Down in the parts of our world where sunlight never reaches, the pressure is immense, enough to crumple a submarine like a tin can. This is the deep sea, Earth's real final frontier. It's an alien world where the rulebook for life has been completely thrown out. So, get ready to meet the things that live in this abyss. We're talking about creatures with jaws that shoot out of their faces, glowing ghosts that dance in the dark, and titans that would dwarf almost anything on land. We're plunging into the crushing darkness to count down the top 10 incredible deep-sea creatures you won't believe are real. Kicking things off at number 10 is the deep-sea cousin of that little roly-poly you find in your garden, the giant isopod. Now, don't let that fool you. These things are a perfect example of deep-sea gigantism, growing up to 16 inches long, bigger than a dinner plate. They crawl around on the sea floor, sometimes more than 7,000 feet down, where it's freezing, pitch black, and food is almost impossible to find. To survive, they've become master scavengers, eating whatever drifts down from above, including the massive carcasses of whales and squid. Their metabolism is so incredibly slow they can basically enter a state of hibernation, and one isopod in captivity famously went 5 years without a single meal. With huge reflective eyes to catch any stray glimmer of light and long antennae to feel their way around, the giant isopod is a true survivor in one of the toughest places on Earth. Target. At number 9, we have a creature that uses color not to be seen but to disappear. The bloody belly comb jelly. This beautiful, strange animal lives in the twilight zone, where hiding is a matter of life and death. A lot of the animals it eats are bioluminescent, they glow. If you're a transparent predator, eating a glow stick for dinner would basically turn you into a floating target. The bloody belly's solution is as simple as it is brilliant. It has a blood-red gut. Red light doesn't travel well in the deep ocean, so a red stomach acts like a blackout curtain, completely hiding the light of its panicking, glowing meal. It moves using shimmering rows of tiny hairs, creating a dazzling, rainbow-like light show as it glides by. It's a ghostly dancer in the dark, a living jewel with a very dark secret in its stomach. Next up, at number 8, is a creature that seems to defy the laws of anatomy, the snipe eel. Imagine a fish that can grow up to 5 feet long but weighs only a few ounces. The slender snipe eel is less a fish and more a living ribbon, but its weirdest feature, its jaws. Its long, delicate beak-like jaws are permanently curved upwards, which means it can't ever close its mouth. This isn't a design flaw. It's a super specialized hunting tool. The eel sweeps its open beak through the water, where tiny hooked teeth snag the antennae of small crustaceans, turning its whole face into a living net. Found at depths down to 13,000 feet, the snipe eel also has an astonishing number of vertebrae, with some having up to 750, placing it among the most of any animal on Earth. It's a masterpiece of minimalist design, built for a life of sweeping the dark for its next tiny meal. For number 7, we've got something straight out of a B-horror movie, the cookie cutter shark. This small, cigar-shaped shark rarely gets bigger than 22 inches, but it just might be the gutsiest parasite in the entire ocean. It spends its days in the crushing blackness below 3,000 feet, but at night, it swims up toward the surface to hunt. Its belly is covered in light-producing organs that give off a ghostly green glow, but there's a dark patch around its neck that doesn't light up, looking like the silhouette of a small fish from below. When a big predator like a tuna, a great white shark, or even a whale swims up to check out the little fish, the cookie cutter strikes. It latches on with its suction cup lips, sinks in its razor-sharp teeth, and then spins its body, carving out a perfectly round chunk of flesh, just like a cookie cutter. These sharks have even taken bites out of nuclear submarines, disabling their rubber-coated sonar equipment. Coming in at number 6 is a creature we've only known about for a short time, Tiburonia granrojo, or the big red jellyfish. First officially identified in 2003, this massive jellyfish can be up to 3 feet across. But unlike other jellies with their thin, stinging tentacles, Big Red has these thick, fleshy arms that look more like wrinkled limbs. Instead of dozens of tentacles, it has between 4 and 7 of these bizarre arms. Its name, granrojo, is Spanish for big red, and it's easy to see why its deep, solid red color makes it pop in the few videos we have of it. Living at depths between 2,000 and 4,900 feet, scientists think this color helps it stay invisible in the dark. To this day, we've only seen a handful of these things, making it one of the great, elusive phantoms of the deep. At number 5, get ready to meet a true living fossil, the goblin shark. This is, without a doubt, one of the most terrifying looking animals in the ocean. Its skin is pinkish and flabby, so translucent you can see the blood vessels underneath. But the real nightmare is its jaw. The goblin shark hunts using something called slingshot feeding. When prey gets close, the shark unleashes its entire jaw structure, launching it forward from its skull at incredible speed, one of the fastest jaw projections of any shark to snatch its meal. It's a brutal ambush technique that makes up for the fact that the shark is otherwise a pretty slow swimmer. First found off the coast of Japan in 1898, the goblin shark is a bizarre relic from an ancient family of sharks, reminding us just how alien the deep sea really is. Our number 4 spot goes to an animal that's somehow both tiny and gigantic at the same time, the giant larvacean. The creature itself is just a small tadpole-looking thing, only a few inches long. So why giant? Because this little animal builds itself a house out of its own mucus, as not palace, that can be over 3 feet wide. The animal lives inside this complex structure, beating its tail to pump water through a series of internal filters. These filters trap tiny bits of organic junk known as marine snow, which the larvacean then eats. This is an insanely efficient way to eat. A big group of them can filter all the water in their area in under 2 weeks. When the filters get clogged, the larvacean just abandons its house and builds a brand new one, which only takes about an hour. These discarded, carbon-filled houses sink, becoming a critical food source for creatures on the sea floor. Cracking our top 3 is a predator with a secret weapon. This is the black dragonfish. In the total darkness of the deep, most glowing animals produce blue or green light. That's because red light gets absorbed by water almost immediately. Many deep-sea animals have actually evolved to be red, which makes them practically invisible. The dragonfish turns this defense into a terrifying weapon. It's one of the only deep-sea creatures we know of that can both produce and see red light. It has a special light organ under its eye that works like a sniper scope, casting a beam of red light that other animals can't see. This lights up its red-colored prey, who have no idea they're even being watched. And if that wasn't strange enough, some species have transparent teeth, so there's no chance a stray glint of light will give away their position before they strike. At number 2, we have a legend brought to life, the colossal squid. Don't get this mixed up with the giant squid. The colossal squid is the largest invertebrate on Earth by mass. It's heavier, bulkier, and arguably much more intimidating. It's thought to weigh over 1,000 pounds and could reach lengths of up to 46 feet. While the giant squid has suckers lined with tiny teeth, the colossal squid's arms and tentacles are armed with sharp, swiveling hooks. And then there are its eyes. At up to 11 inches across, they're the largest eyes in the entire animal kingdom, probably used to spot its main predator, the sperm whale, moving in the darkness. We almost never see these things alive. Most of what we know comes from remains found in the stomachs of sperm whales, cementing its status as a true titan of the abyss. And finally, at number 1, we have a creature with a terrifying name but a very surprising secret: the vampire squid. Its scientific name, Vampiroteuthis infernalis, literally means vampire squid from hell, and with its dark, blood-red color and a cloak-like webbing between its arms, it definitely looks the part. When it's threatened, it can pull this webbed cloak over its body in a move called the pineapple pose, exposing fleshy spines. But this creature isn't a monster. It's the only cephalopod we know of that doesn't hunt live prey. Instead, the vampire squid is a deep-sea recycler. It uses 2 long, sticky threads to catch falling bits of marine snow, the leftovers of the ocean. It gathers up this gunk, wraps it in mucus, and then eats it. And to escape predators in a world where squirting dark ink is useless, it can shoot out a cloud of glowing, sticky goo that can blind and distract an attacker for minutes while the squid vanishes into the black. It's the ultimate alien of the deep, a creature named for a monster that's really just a gentle, glowing ghost. From mucus palaces to biological sniper scopes, the deep sea is a place of unbelievable adaptation. Every creature we've seen today is a master of an environment that shouldn't even support life. They aren't monsters, they're marvels of evolution. And the wildest part? We've explored almost none of the deep ocean. What other incredible things are still down there, waiting in the dark to be discovered? The biggest mysteries on our own planet are still thousands of feet below us. Clean, elegant end card over a gently animated, photoreal ocean texture with soft lighting. What do you think was the most incredible creature on this list? Let us know in the comments below. And for more journeys into the unknown, don't forget to like and subscribe.